Greetings, hi, hello, and good to have you back here. Yeah, we snuck out yesterday after I completed part one of this year celebration of the Nokta Makro Simplex Plus, and I never added an addendum because we wanted to get to the beach in the gap that the weather was supposed to have allowed for us. So you can see what happened to us, and you can also see that my phone sound packed up. So after this little snippet that we're beginning with here, I'm going to add my good ladies snippet, so you can see us twirling around and around, both of us taking at the same time. So yeah, this is part two. I say thank you, and Dawn, you get the first prize for spotting that I didn't add an addendum. Whoopee! Let's get straight into March. So this is a good putt ahead. I will throw all of these three items into the scat bucket, but I want to toss them away. So yes, it looks like this is older ground. Let's see if we can find some coins to confirm that. I'll let you know as soon as I do.
Yo. Little did he know.
This is a wow. It came out there. Look at it. I've just dug this. I've just flipped the plug, and look at that. Let's see if we can get an age on here. This is a wow. Look at the color of it. It's got to be silver, people. It's my first silver. 1946 shilling. Wow. Eventually, this is paid off. Wow, look at it. I'm totally stoked. Totally stoked. This is a big wow. I have to show Did you think I was going to give you an April Fool's Day video without an addendum? Look at what I've just dug out of there. Tiny little plug there, and it was shallow in the hole. Listen to this. Folk, I think I've just found my second silver. Look at that. Pop this little beauty. Let me put it down. And let me focus on it. 1944. This has got to be silver. This is war era. Look at that. This is beautiful. I'm really chuffed. Again, this has got to be hopefully a higher percentage silver. But I don't care what the percentage is. It's my second silver. And after digging many coppers around this area, or 5 or so coppers, I now have a silver too. Wow, folk, if you think that was a cool find, that 1944, look at this. This is an Irish 6p, whatever they is that also a sixpence? But look at the date. Look at the date, folk. That is first year of issue of Irish Free State coinage. Very first year. Look at what I have just found. There was the sixpence in there. Here was this coin, ringing 90s. Yeah, I'm coming back here tomorrow. The good ladies there. I think that's also silver. Well, look at the quality of it. It's got to be silver. It's come out of the hole like that. There the two are. Look at them. Look at that. This is stunning. Right, now I've got to go before the good lady rides away, and I have to walk home 30 minutes or more. Bye. So it's in this little sandy crack here. In there. Okay, so let's try and locate it with something that won't damage stuff too much. Okay, I'm going to try and flick out all the sand, because there we can see the bottom showing out there. Was that a coin I flicked? It was a coin I flicked. And look at this. That folk, is, I've got a bit of water here. That, folk, is a Queen Elizabeth. No, it's a Queen Victoria. And if it rings those numbers, I would be guessing silver, wouldn't you? And it looks like a half crown. And if it's a Queen Victoria, it's silver. Look there, I've scratched it. It's got to be silver, and it is. That looks Queen Victoria silver. Now, I've long hunted for this, because I've long said if I get Queen Victorias, I've got one Queen Victoria in 1890. Let's see if I can pick up a date. This has got to be silver. I see. No, that's a. Where do we find the date? It's got to be on the reverse side. Okay, I'll hunt for it a bit. 1901. 1901. There we go. I can see it quite clearly at the bottom of the coin. Let me try and take some of the sand off of it. Let me see if I can get it focused. So that was number 5. What a whoopee 5. That's my first C silver coin. That is a whoopee whoopee. I'm gonna have to give you an addendum. These are all Irish. That's two punt coins, 2 5p small decimals, 2 10p large decimals. These are all crud. Those are, we'll get to those yet. That's a crud 2 penny. That's a euro coin, so we got onto the euro coin board for the month. That's an, as I suspected, that is an Irish pre-decimal penny. You can basically just make out the hen and chickens there, can you? I'll try and hold it from a different angle. Okay, that looks to me like a Queen Victoria. That looks to me like a George VI. So those are 3 pre-decimal pennies. Here's our little pocket knife that we found. 1 or 2 other little bits and pieces. There's a button. That's a bit of brass. That's also a bit of brass, as you can see. But as I said repeatedly, I think it was a 2p or not 2p day. There's a 2 half pennies. There's 3 Irish pennies. And there are 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Irish 2p's. But there is, and I changed my mind somewhere along the line and said it's not a Queen Elizabeth ship halfpenny, but it's actually a Queen Elizabeth II new pence 2 pence. So there we have 7 of the 21 coins. I'm not counting the crud, but even there's a crud 2p. So there you have it. 2p or not 2p. 2p or not 2p. Right, so bye. Okay, I thought it good to give you a quick wrap up of all the coins yesterday. Euro 10 cent, euro 20 cent, euro coin, euro, full euro, and 2 cruddy 5 cents. That's 1p, UK 1p. There you can see the logo, or the whatever you want to call that. All right, then onto the Irish decimal coins. They're all Irish decimals, these. There's 4 2p's. Sorry, let me try and get them all together. There's 4 2p's, so it was a bit of a 2p day again. A 20p, a 10p, a large 10p. 20p only came in one side for a short period of time. While I'm talking about this, there's a 50p too. While I mention that 50p, you can maybe just make out the logo. I'll do a Irish coin video, because there's sort of 3 series of Irish coins, as I'll demonstrate here. These were of the last series. These. Okay, I'll demonstrate there. We found 5 5p's yesterday. There's 5p large. As I tell you in the video, they took over from the from the shilling, 5p's. 10p's took over from the florin, and then they downsized them, so there's 5p's. But then the highlight of the day, that was a 1 penny. You can just make out George the Fifth, the monarch with a moustache, as I call him. Then there is the Irish halfpenny, the pig and piglet one. Junior son identified that came out of his hole with the lots of different coins that came out there. Okay, then that is definitely a halfpenny, as I surmised when it came out of the hole. That is probably also a halfpenny, but I can't identify what's going on there. This is a halfpenny, and with a bit of luck, I think it's an 1886 Victoria or 1880 something Victoria. You can maybe just make out a bust there. That's a second bust, I think, series, whatever you want to call it. So there you have it. What a productive day. Oh, and I mustn't forget to mention our ring. Now, I do believe you can, with a bit of luck, sorry, my hands are dirty, I've been cleaning coins, so with a bit of luck, you can see in there was or is a hallmark. So that tells me, with a bit of luck, that we have something. I thought I could see 10k, but I could be wrong. My good lady has had a look, but she's hasn't been conclusive. She says maybe it could be the 375 or whatever. Anyway, it's a pretty little ring. It cleaned up very, very nicely, very quickly. I hardly did anything but rub off all the muck, toothpick type style. I must still do a bit more, but there you have it. A golden note to end on, don't you think? So I'm going to say this shamelessly. I'm going to brag about it and say that this was our second gold in 1 week. That is a terrific achievement for us. We've been hunting for a long time for jewelry, just for the fun of it, not really for as a brag, but just to say that we found our bits and pieces of jewelry. Okay, thank you. Bye. Okay, I speak enough. But the other fundamental to me of this year of metal detecting is the friendships built. Distant friendships. I don't want to name names because then I'm going to forget somebody. There's a few lads that comment often, and ladies that comment often on my videos. I thank you very, very much. You know who you are. I look forward to your interaction. I wonder what you're going to say. I wonder if you'll come, if you like this. I'm still waiting for you to do this occasionally. I just love the interaction. Okay, folk, I think we must call that the end of part 2 of this Nokta Makro Simplex Plus 1 year on. It's turning into a series now. So let's just call it a saga for now. That's up until the end of May. But I promise I'm not going to forget to stick in a quick addendum here. This was a snip taken in December. All haywire and all wrong, but fun. Thanks for watching thus far. Stay safe, stay free, and be happy. Bye.
Stop it again. See if I can...
Yes. Moer my geld weg, auntie.
Yeah, under the table.
I know.
Yeah, but you see, it'll still look at your hand shadow. I can see. There were only 2.
3.
Oh, okay. No, but I'll hold like this, and I'm not.
Come a bit this way, and no, go so that I don't get the phones.
Yes.
You know, I keep getting the phone's shadow. Come a bit this way. Let's try until we find a spot. There we go. There we go.
Okay, let me hold it like it's in there. Go.
Okay, I'm going to start now.